not with respect to you. The man is running with respect to the train. Now, sitting in the platform, can you measure the velocity of the man? No. Why not? Because the man is not running with respect to you. Man's frame of reference is the train. Train frame of reference is the platform where you are sitting. This one is known as non-inertial frame of reference, where Newton's laws of motion is no longer valid. It is something like this. Suppose if you do any mischief, any mistake, any wrong thing, there is every right of your school's principal to give you the punishment. Because you are in the same frame of reference of your own school. But if you do the mistake, if you do any mischief, the other school's principal cannot give you the punishment because you are in other frame of reference. So Newton's laws of motion is applicable only for the inertial frame of reference with respect to which the body is moving. So for all frame of reference, the second definition is no longer valid. So this definition is also not best correct because here this one is applicable. This definition is applicable under, it should be applicable for inertial frame of reference. For the non-inertial frame of reference, inertial frame of reference, this statement will be very much true. Otherwise, for the non-inertial frame of reference, this definition is no longer valid. Not the best correct option. That's why option D is also not the best correct one. Let's come to the option C. Option C, in option C it is stated that mass is the measurement of inertia of the body. We understand if I throw this pen, the pen may go to 10-meter distance. But if I throw this table, it will not move at all. Why? The reason is known to you. The mass of the pen is very less. It can move a higher distance. Mass of the table is very large. That's why it doesn't move that much distance. So since the mass of the pen is less, its inertia of rest is also less. Mass of the table is more, its inertia of rest is also more. Similarly, if you are being collided with a cycle, you will be injured little bit. But if you are being collided by a car, you will be injured more. The similar reason, cycle having less mass, so it has less inertia of motion. A car having more mass, having more inertia of motion. So the body having less mass, we understand. Speaker issue. Okay, many are telling speaker issue. Is it that? So the body having more mass, in general it has more inertia. So we understand the body, whether they are at rest or they are in motion, no matter. Bodies having more mass, it causes more inertia. So inertia is a property of the body which defines whether the body having more mass or less mass. So if the body having more mass, the body gets more inertia. So this statement is true not only for the body at rest but also for the body in motion. The same statement is true not only for the inertial frame of reference but also for the non-inertial frame of reference. So in all of the cases, the third definition is applicable. So if you have to choose the best correct option out of these four, now just tell which one you should tell the best correct one out of A, B, C, D. You have to understand the statement which is applicable for all of the cases. All of the cases means for a body in motion, for a body at rest, for a body in inertial frame of reference, or the body in non-inertial frame of reference. In all of the cases, we understand option C, it stands well. So this one is far better definition than the other three. That's why in the competitive examination, only this one, option C, will be considered as the best correct one. And the best correct one only will be awarded with a positive marks. In the other three cases, you will be awarded with a negative marks. That means you will be punished. Is that clear? Shrestha, yes. Many of you have understood that option C is the best correct. Now the question is whether the explanation about why C is correct is clear to you or not. If it is not clear, I am ready to explain the same thing again. Is that clear to all of you or not? The video is getting paused again and again. Yes, this one is a technical issue. Our technical team will look after this. Yes, sir. Yes. Yes, many of you are telling it's clear. Whether it is clear or not, because if you tell yes, I don't know what for you are telling yes. If it is clear, you write clear. If it is not clear, write not clear. Yes. Okay. So please explain again. One have told, explain again. Crystal. Crystal means I have not explained any crystal here. Explain again, sir. Okay. Not clear, sir. Not clear. Some of no, sir. No, sir. Clear. Okay. Many of you have told yes, it is clear, and some of you have told that it's not clear. In which part it is not clear? Whether for all parts or not? Whether it is all parts or not means why A and B are not the best correct option that we have explained, but why the C is the best correct option that we have explained. So that's why I'm just telling in which of the points you have the doubt, you mention it. Which point is not clear to you. Otherwise, we will not stick in the same definition. We will go to the other definition after this. Option C. One has told option C is not clear. So in the option C it is said, mass is the measurement of inertia of the body. It is something like this. When the force is applied over a body, you have applied force over a body. The change of inertia of the body, that means whether the body will move or not, whether the body will change its inertia or not, that depends upon the property of the body known as inertia or known as mass. I am just repeating it again. While you are applying the force over a body, whether the body will change its inertia or not, that is being controlled by the property known as mass. That means it is something like this. Suppose I am applying a force, 1 Newton force over this body. This body automatically will move. If I apply 1 Newton force over this board, it may not move. That means when I am applying the force over this body moves because its mass is less. This body doesn't move because its mass is more. So whether the body will move or not, that depends upon which property of the body. It is being controlled by the mass of the body. That's why the definition of mass is unanimously given in this way. It is the measurement of inertia of the body. Whether the body will move or not, it depends upon the mass of the body. When the same force is applied, whether the body will move or not, or whether the body will come to rest or not, that depends upon the property known as mass. That's why mass is the measurement of inertia. It is true not only for the body at rest, but also for the body in motion. Is that clear now? Part C. Is it clear? Those who told not clear, you only reply. Because those who have told it's clear, it's not required to repeat again. Acha, someone is telling it's not audible. I think it may be your network issue, because for the others it's audible. Shahid Sultan, just able to see your movement. Shahid, yes. Shahid, it may be your network issue. It's clear now, okay? It's clear now. Is it clear to all, or is it required to repeat it again? Yes, clear, okay. If it is not clear, okay, yes, in our regular classes, when the regular classes will be started, obviously we will try to explain the same thing. Now, let's come to another point, another definition, which is, definition means it's a theory-based, concept-based question, which one will be applicable for your class 11 syllabus and may come in your competitive examinations also. Let's come to the next question. Clear? Okay. It's now clear to most of you. Next question we are coming. The specific gravity, I am giving you the definition. Specific means when it is measured with respect to some other body. Specific gravity, it is generally denoted by small s, is given by specific gravity definition. The similar question came in AIPMT 2015. The second last AIPMT, after that NEET has come. The specific gravity of any liquid is defined as, I'm just giving you 4 options. Number 1, it is a ratio of density of any body and density of water. Option 1. Option B, it is a ratio of density of any body and density of water at 4 degrees Celsius. Option C, it's given specific gravity is the ratio of density of any body with respect to density of pure water at 4 degrees Celsius. And in option D it is given specific gravity is the ratio of density of any body to the density of pure water at 4 degrees Celsius and at normal pressure, normal atmospheric pressure. So you have to suggest which one out of these 4 is the best correct option according to you. Specific gravity is the ratio of density of 2 materials, that is clear to you. Now just see, density means, we all understand, density means it is the ratio of mass of the body and volume at a given temperature, volume at constant temperature. At constant temperature. Why the constant temperature is required? Because we understand in case of metals, if the temperature increases, generally the volume of the metal increases or decreases? Increases. So when the temperature increases, volume of the metal generally increases, but the mass of the metal remains constant. So we understand the density, it doesn't remain constant because the volume increases, mass remains constant. So the ratio, it decreases. So if the temperature doesn't remain constant, density also doesn't remain constant. There are certain materials. Most of you have given the answer D correct. Some have given the answer B correct. I am coming to your points. Before that I am discussing something different. Just see, is there any materials, if we increase the temperature, solid materials I am asking, the volume decreases? Is there anything? If we increase the temperature, volume decreases. With the rise of temperature, volume of the body decreases. Yes, there are so many examples. You understand, plastic, polymer, rubber, cellulose like papers. If we rise the temperature, you will find the volume decreases. Suppose there are 100 pages in a book. If it catches fire, will the number of pages will increase or it will become a dust? The volume of the cellulose, polymer, rubber, plastic, all these materials decreases with the rise of temperature. Only for the metals, the volume increases. That's a different point. So that's why in order to define density, the temperature must be mentioned. The density must be defined in this way. It is the ratio of mass and volume at constant temperature. Now, let us come to our point. Let us come to our point. The specific gravity, here the definitions are given in 4 ways. Number 1, it is a ratio of density of the body with density of water. Number 2, ratio of density of the body and density of water with a given temperature. At 4 degrees Celsius, the temperature of the body, or at 4 degrees Celsius, the temperature of water becomes highest. In CGS, it becomes 1 gram per cc. In SI, it becomes 1000 kg per meter cube. In option C, 2 ornaments are there. Here it is given. It is a ratio of density of the body and density of single ornament has come, pure water at 4 degrees Celsius. And in option 4, so many ornaments have come. It is a ratio of density of the body with density of pure water at 4 degrees Celsius and at normal pressure. So 3 ornaments are there. Most of you have chosen yes, option D is correct, and some of you have told option B is correct. Let's see. You understand, I think you have seen also at your home, when any container is completely filled by the grains of rice, what your parents do? They generally shake the container. If it is shaken well, the rice grain, the grains of the rice, it goes down, little bit extra space you get, and you can put extra amount of rice in it. Have you seen? Yes. So that means by shaking the container, we can create extra empty space, and the density of the grains becomes more. Does it happen in case of liquid? Suppose a 1 liter water bottle is there. Suppose this one is a water bottle. A half-liter water bottle, it is completely filled by water. Now some extra water we would like to put here. We are taking it. What will happen? The water will overflow. It will come out from it. By applying external pressure, can we put extra amount of water in a water bottle? Never. Because the water or liquid is incompressible fluid. Incompressible means where the Boyle's law is not applicable. By the application of external forces, it cannot change its volume. So, by application of external pressure, the volume or density of a liquid cannot be changed. That means there is no application of external atmospheric pressure over the density of water. Whether the pressure is normal or abnormal, no matter. It has no effect over the density of water. So the density of water, you understand, it depends upon only 2 factors. It depends upon density of water. It depends upon number 1, impurity present within it, and number 2, it depends upon the temperature. At 4 degrees Celsius, the temperature of water is highest. Temperature of water, if it is 4 degrees Celsius, the density of water is highest. Density of water becomes 1000 kg per meter cube. In SI or in CGS, it can be written as 1 gram per cc. So there is only the effect of impurity and temperature over the density of water. It doesn't depend upon any other factor. It depends only upon the whether it is a pure water or not, and at what temperature the water is taken. That means in option D, an unnecessary point was incorporated. This point having no effect over the density of water. So in your answer, in the best correct answer or best correct option, there should not be any unnecessary irrelevant points. All the necessary points must be there, but no unnecessary points should be there in your best correct option. That's why option D is no longer a best correct one, because here an unnecessary point is given having no meaning over the density of water. In option B, the impurity term is missing. Whether the water is pure or impure, it is not given. In option A, impurity is missing, temperature is also missing. So option A, B and D cannot be the best correct option. Only option C is best correct, because all the necessary points are given here. Is that clear to you or not? This one is a question which came in your medical entrance examination in 2015. At that time, the name of the examination was AIPMT, All India Pre-Medical Test. Is that clear? Only, I have told, don't write only yes sir. Yes sir means you are giving your presence in the class. Is that clear or not? Write it clear. If it is not clear, write not clear. And if it is not clear, you also mention which point is not clear. Clear? Okay. Yes, sir. Clear, sir. So many of you are telling it's now clear. So you understand it will be your pathway in order to understand the basic part of theory. No irrelevant point should be there in your understanding, and no relevant points, it should not be missed from your answer. So I think most of you have told that yes, it's clear. So far I have not seen any not clear answer. Okay. Now, I think the time is not that much. We will take another 10 to 15 minutes. 10-15 minutes, yes. Another question maximum I can discuss here, or otherwise after that we will come to the pathway, how to take the preparation and what will be your best possible way of preparing yourself for the competitives. Thank you very much. B option is not clear. B option is not clear because in the option B, whether the water is pure or not, it is not mentioned. In option B, it was given. It is the ratio of density of the substance to the density of water at 4 degrees Celsius. Whether it was a pure water or not, that one was not given. That's why this option was not the best correct. As a Satish Guru, you are sometimes telling that it's not clear which one, which option is not clear. That you please mention, Satish. Yes, because most of them have told it clear. One or two, it may have your problem. It may not be that much clear to you. But try to mention which of the options you could not understand properly. Okay, otherwise now we are coming to the third point. because today we are doing only the very basic part, how to choose the best correct options like that. The basic subject will be started from your next class. C is not clear. Raja Babu Das told C is not clear. In option C, it is given that the specific gravity is the ratio of density of the material and density of pure water at 4 degrees Celsius. And Raja, it is said that density of water, it depends upon basically two factors. One is the purity of water, whether we are considering pure water or not, and it also depends upon the temperature. One has told Vishal Prasad Gupta, sir, how density depends upon impurity. Vishal, you know that the density of distilled water and the density of drainage water is not same. The density of the distilled water is less than the density of impure water like seawater, or if some mud is mixed with water. So while the water contains some impurities, the density increases. We have to make sure that which water we are considering. That means whether the density of the water remains fixed or not. The density of water will remain fixed if we consider it as a pure one. The pure water means distilled water at 4 degrees Celsius having density equal to 1000 kg per meter cube. I think now it is clear. Vishal Gupta or any other one, Harbhajan Singh, if you have any other questions or other points to be mentioned, you may ask. Now Saurabh Roy, B and C both are not correct, only C is correct, because in option B, the pure water, pure term was missing. That's why option B was not the best correct. Is there any more queries from your side? Quickly, from this question. You may ask, very quick. If you have any more question, you may ask. Or otherwise, another 10 to 15 minutes time we will take. Okay. Now, I think no more questions are there. Next. Next one, another question, let us come. Though I think this part you have not completed yet, but still then, we can discuss the same thing. Question 3. I am just giving you some of the points. Based upon the points, you have to choose the best correct definition or best correct option. The properties of the simple pendulum or properties of an ideal pendulum. Properties of an ideal pendulum. It is given. Option A. No, not option. It's the properties we are giving. Based upon the properties, you have to choose the diagram. A. Given. A point masses, or it is given in this way, an infinitely massive point mass block. An infinitely massive point mass block. It's not possible, but consider. So the bob, size of the bob is very, very small. It's just like a point, but its mass is very, very high. Its mass is infinite. So an infinitely massive point mass bob. This one is suspended by a massless and inextensible string. It's suspended by a massless. Massless means very light. and inextensible string. Inextensible means which cannot be torn, which cannot be extended further. Inextensible string. So what happens if a very heavily massive body like an elephant is suspended by a light string? What will happen? The string will be torn and the elephant will fall down. But here it is given, the string is inextensible, means if you apply any types of force, the string length does not change or the string does not be torn. So it is suspended by a massless and inextensible string. Point number 3 is given. Motion of the bob must be along a straight line. Motion of the bob must be along a straight line. Along a straight line. Based upon these 3 points, I am giving you 4 options or 4 diagrams. You have to tell which of the following diagrams is best correctly represent the above points. Number 1. This one is a diagram of an ideal pendulum. Option 2. Option 3. Option 4. Another option I am just giving you, properties of simple pendulum. Another option I am giving you, let there be 5 options or 6 options. And number 6, okay, let there be 5 options. Just tell which one out of these 5 represents ideally all the 3 properties of a simple pendulum. All the 3 properties of the simple pendulum. 1 minute, I am unable to see your queries. Shayan. So please tell me, option C, some have given, I am unable, okay, wait little bit. Option C, no, option not C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, some have told 5, 4, C, not C, it should be 3. So, which of the options, স্যার আমি সবকটা চেয়ারটা দেখতে পাচ্ছি। Okay. So yes, some have told 2, 4, 1, 2, 3. All the options you are telling 5, 3, 4, 5. Okay. That means many of you have tried at least. Yes, that's good. That you are trying to find out the right answer. Whether it is correct or not, let's see. Just see, what are the points given here? First point, an infinitely massive and point mass box. You understand, a point mass never can be drawn by a circle. It doesn't represent a point mass. Point mass must be represented by a point only. So this one represents the point mass. That's why option 1 is already incorrect, because here instead of point mass body we have shown here 3 spherical bodies. That's why it does not represent an ideal pendulum. Other four represents a point mass, no matter. Here the point masses are drawn. It's correct. Point number two, it is given, it is suspended by a massless and inextensible string. We understand the body is very heavy, heavily massed body. Infinitely massive body means its mass is very, very high. So if a heavily massive body is suspended by a massless string, I have given one example, an elephant is suspended by a very light string. What will happen? The string will be torn and it will fall down. But it doesn't fall because the string is inextensible. It should be drawn in this way. The body should fall down. The body should fall down. But it does not happen. That's why this dotted line can be given to represent that yes, the mass of the body is very, very high, but it does not fall because the string is inextensible. That means it should be drawn by this way with a dotted line. Why the dotted line is given? Because the body should fall down, but it doesn't fall. Is that clear? Point number three. In point number three, clearly it is stated that the motion of the bob must be along a straight line. The C in first one or in the second one, motion of the bob is not along a straight line, it is along a circular arc. In point number 5 also, it is not along a straight line, it is along the circular arc. So motion of the bob is along a straight line only in point number 3 and in point number 4. But remember, in point number 4, it is shown that the pendulum bob at a time is holding the 3 positions. It is never possible. A body never can remain at a time in the 3 different positions. Here, one extreme point, at the equilibrium or mean point, at the other extreme point. A bob at a time cannot remain at the 3 positions at a time. That's why this point is also not correct. Only all the points have been depicted truly in option C. Here it is given that yes, the body is point masses. The body remains at the equilibrium. Sometimes it goes to the extreme points. That's why the extreme points are given, drawn with a dotted line. The body is suspended by a very light string. So the string can be torn, but it doesn't torn because the string is inextensible and the motion of the bob is along a straight line. So all the points of ideal pendulum are stated in option 3. Is that clear? So these types of questions, it may come in your JEE Mains also. It actually measures whether your concept is clear or not. Remember, in the JEE Mains question paper, the points will not be given, means these points will remain absent. Only the diagrams will be given, which one represents the ideal pendulum. Only the diagrams will be given to you. Which one is the best correct diagram for the motion of an ideal pendulum? You have to choose it by this way. Is that clear? Is that clear to you or not? Write clear or not clear. If it is not clear, write option number. Harbhajan Singh. Yes. Harbhajan Singh has taken the retirement from all crickets. Is the today's news. He had taken the retirement from test match, but today he has taken the retirement from all sorts of cricket. Yes, it's clear to most of you. Is there anyone who didn't understand for whom any of the points can be repeated again? Clear, all clear, okay? So just see, you are able to understand a higher level question like this. That means if it is true for you, yes, you can. You will be able to clear. If you can invest your 2 years time properly, yes, you will be able to clear JEE as well as NEET. We are not extending our session anymore because from the next class onwards, our basic class will be started. The routine will be published soon and I am not clear yet. Satish Guru. Sir, I have network issue so I cannot understand. Can you explain it again? Okay. Samil Chatri, I think it will be clear. Due to network issue, if it happens, you try to sort it out as soon as possible. Shubhaya Pradhan, yes, you did not understand. Which part? Which point? Shubhaya Pradhan, you please mention which of the options you could not understand. Okay, all the things, all these theories, we will do it again in our regular classes. Your routine will be published within few days. And remember, try to attain, try to appear in all of the tests which will be taken within few days. And not only that, the continuous evaluation procedure will be there in order to find out whether you have improved from your previous classes or not. So these things, it will be done again in your regular classes. But remember, if you miss one of the classes, you may find difficult to understand the next class. So it's our suggestions to you. Don't miss any one of the classes. How much busy you are, how much important work you have, no matter. Try to attend each and every classes. If you can do that, we can assure you, yes, you can. Yes, you will be able to crack your future dream within 2 years. Thank you very much. So we are just closing today's session. Your next session will be started, I think, from the coming week or from tomorrow. It will be communicated to you through your center head. Thank you very much.